the Tom and Jerry Kids. Gotta be there where all the action is. Tom and Jerry Kids, the Tom and Jerry Kids Movie Show. Well, there's Spike and Tyke, Droopy and Ripple. Come on and have some fun, it's so simple. Talking about the Tom and Jerry Kids. Come on and be where all the action is. Tom and Jerry Kids, the Tom and Jerry Kids. The Tom and Jerry Kids Movie Show.
Where'd everybody go? Do you two know how many weeks of planning this party took me? The cake, the party favors, the bouncy house. I had the whole thing sewed up until you two came along and ruined it. Well, guess what? Now you two are gonna fix it. I'm gonna fire up the barbecue. Tom and Jerry here are gonna be in charge of the festivities. Have fun, boys. not going to be ready for a while, boys. What do you say you play some party games? Hear that? They want to play some party games. So what are you two standing around for? All right, open wide, boys. Close your mouth, you'll catch flies. Until the party's over. You two still got some entertaining to do, so get to entertaining. This ain't no time for a catnap. It's time for cake. I trust you boys got a new cake in the works, right? Right? What's taking so long? The birthday boy wants his cake! Another successful birthday for my boy.
Night, Tom. Don't take any wooden nickels. The night seemed like any other night. Like nothing was going on, and it was staying that way. But tonight was different. You could smell it in the air. There was something out there. Something dastardly. Some dark shadow waiting to strike. But who has a sense for sinister schemes? Whose green eyes stare into the darkness and see the foul plots and criminals hiding within? Why, no one less than Tom Kett, private detective. The fearless furry flatfoot who patrols the sordid streets, alleys, and fences of this ignoble metropolis, making the night safe for the sleeping and the sleepless alike. And watching over us as well is his pocket-sized partner, Jerry Mouse, who, though small, equals Tom in heroism. Together, they're also known as the Cat and Mouse Detectives. Suddenly, a knock came at the door.
Quiet! They could be right behind me.
A doll this beautiful only shows up once in a cat's 9 lives. Tom, ever cool, put her at ease and offered her a stick of gum.
No time to explain. You've got to help me. If you have the heart for some lonely girl who's run into some trouble.
As she chewed her gum, the detectives took the opportunity to appreciate her fine, pointed ears and her well-clipped toe claws, and everything in between.
They may hear you. Please, you gotta meet me tonight at my place by the lake. I've come into a fortune in canned sardines. Some of them with cheese. The word is out. I fear someone's gonna try and rob me. If you can find the time to help a girl out, I'd be most appreciative.
The Cat and Mouse Detectives were on the case. A lady in distress. Trouble was at hand. Without hesitation, the Cat Detective burst through the door. Without hesitation, the Cat Detective burst through the door. Whoever this goon was, if he wanted trouble, he came to the right cat. Tom struck back, lightning quick. The intrepid sleuths followed close on the villain's heels. The other way. The gumshoe cat had had enough. It was time to settle this goon's hash. There must have been 3,000 cans in that pile. 3,000 cans is a lot of sardines. It was the end of the line for this meatball. It would have been easy to take a slow drive to Payback City, but the cat and mouse detectives chose the high road instead. Why, if it wasn't their old pal Butch.
Fellas, hold on a second.
The detectives had identified their man and were ready to turn him over to justice. But first, they wanted to thank him for all the trouble.
Let me explain. Let's talk. Guys, listen. I'm just here to save the girl. The guard dog. What's the ruckus? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Make it snappy. I'm supposed to be guarding a pile of sardines. I'm here 'cause of her. Toodles. She said too good.